hopping in the 911 992. It's nice and crispy out here first thing in the morning. Oh damn, I dropped the key. Oh, I haven't started this thing in a while. Oh, looks like a damn lightsaber. Lassie hasn't been fired up in a while. I got a bag of Funyuns and I'm ready to hit the streets. Got the park brake error. I'm not doing so hot. What the heck? Oh, it's early. It's 6 a.m. Nobody's out yet. It's the first day of school for all the kids, so it's gonna be hectic as hell. So I'm like, I'm getting out of here. So I'm just joking. I'm coming back. Whew. I shouldn't be pulling this thing out with the high RPMs. I like to let them drop before I hit the streets. I'm just pulling it out of the garage because it's loud and I wake everybody up. It says release park brake, but it's released. I just gotta fix it. I think it's a solenoid. Now it's not even going away. Usually it goes away. I've got the front axle lift from Tech Art on here. So you push this little button. I fixed it because it was broken for a little while, and that's how I ripped my front lip off. And then you can just back out nice and tight. Very nice. In 2016, I quit my job. I walked in and I said, Sid, I quit. Put my papers on the desk and I walked out. It was terrifying. And I stayed for I put my 2 weeks notice in and then went out of fear, put up business on the internet so I could pay my bills. Growth started off with fear though. It really did. And then it turned into faith. Then it turned into self-belief because I started stacking little wins and getting momentum. I took more risks and it went back to fear. It was like this little cycle. Things would work out, I'd feel perfect. I'd have faith only when things were great. And then when things were horrible, I had fear. And it pushed me and propelled me to keep working and waking up and hustling and blah, blah, blah. You know, like, and the next thing you know, you're like, what is all this for? We just got to find God. No, but at the end of the day, that is true. That's probably the one thing we should all be chasing. But we still live in the real world and we need to provide for our families and pay our bills and take care of ourselves. So at the same time, I knew that I had to increase my income because when it all started, I wasn't able to really afford it. And at this point, in my story, I now have 3 kids. I have 4 now, but I had 3 at this point. Go in here and hit the gym real quick. Show you guys an 80s montage of me working out with ankle weights and puffy white socks on. That the headlights stay on for a little while. I'm like, why are the headlights not going off? Because I've been driving the 90s cars. Guys, I'm switching over to the 993. We're taking this thing over to a storage facility place where I'm going to store the car for a short period of time. But they are air conditioned, and the garage I'm going to rent, it can hold 3 cars. So we should be good because today the Laguna Seca Blue E46 should be arriving. Alright guys, I got me a storage unit. I'm pulling the car in. I got a big one. I'm gonna leave this sucker here so we can get the E46 that's gonna arrive tonight. Too shabby. I've got lights. I could probably fit about 3 cars in here. I Ubered back to the house. I'm hopping in the 992. I just got the FedEx documents for the M2. So I gotta get them notarized and get them mailed off to get the M2. The M3 E46 is showing up today at 5 o'clock. I got the documents notarized. Heading back to the 992. I got my wife some flowers. So I was saying that I've been making some financially irresponsible decisions. Sometimes I think that I make one little tiny decision. It's like everybody else's normal life, you know. It's like you make one little decision in isolation, and it doesn't feel like that big of a deal. And then you make another one, and then you make another one, and then when you stop and the dust settles and you sit down, you're like, what did I do? What kind of mess did I create? Got a little bit of a mess going on as far as cars go. It's weird. Part of me loves it, loves the cars. I got my front axle going up so I don't scrape. And then the other part of me addicted to the investing more, which I haven't stopped doing, which we're going to get into more in these videos. All right, guys, I'm getting in the E30. My son's driving me over. We're going to get the E46. guys, brand new day. It's 5:39 a.m. About to hit the streets. Alright guys, change of plans. We got the M3 sitting pretty, but it's not air conditioned. Thermostat's black. We got the Laguna Seca Blue M3. I'm praying that the trap is just clogged. Damn, spider webs everywhere. Good thing I didn't walk into that. Freaking possum just ran out, dude. Didn't look like the traps were clogged. I thought I was hitting the gym. Look, I got my clothes on. I thought I was going to the gym, but... Second day, kids going back to school. I'm climbing up in the attic at 6 a.m. Alright, I already see the problem. The secondary pan, I think, is full of water. And the safe switch shut off. Yup. I gotta go get the damn shop vac. I showed you guys the outside AC unit. You'd be like, dude, that's what's wrong. A tree hit my outside unit. And I put it all back together in pieces to keep it running. It's been running for like since probably like 4 years. It's been running like that. So, oh man, this is a fun morning. I got this 5-gallon bucket full. I'm on my like 7th bucket, and you got to do a dip down into the closet to get this thing out of here. Stick with the video, because I'm gonna, after this, I'm going to get in the 992. We're gonna take the 911. We're gonna go get an air filter, and then I'm gonna check out the M3, the new M3. And possibly get the tag. I don't know, but I still got to work today. Let's reassemble the Lost Ark. All right, I'm on my last bucket run. All right, all the draining's done. I don't know if this is a new video or an old video, or if I've already shown you guys the M3 in this video. But if you haven't seen it, this is the new edition. E46 M3 Laguna Seca Blue with gray interior. Manual. I want to be out there in that thing. I want to get back on the streets where it's fun. Color's pretty cool because in certain light, like when it's more dark, it kind of looks turquoise a little bit. And then when you're in like the bright sun, it kind of, actually, I don't remember which combo, but it looks turquoise sometimes. Yeah, see, and then now it looks more blue. It's a cool color. Nobody has my AC filters. One Home Depot says they have one. So you know how that goes. We're gonna go hop in a 992, get on the streets and try to go find this AC filter. My day took a big turn. I was supposed to get the registration for that, or I was supposed to get the tag for that, the temp tag, then go get the VIN verification. Then I was gonna go work. Then I was gonna take my kids to the dentist, but everything got all mixed up. All right, guys, we're heading back to the 911. Might have made a little mistake though. I got this drain pan, a dehumidifier. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it all in here. Alright guys, it's a little embarrassing. I don't think I won't be able to get this thing home. Oh boy. 911 diaries. It's a little tight. Oh boy. I got the dehumidifier for the garage I'm renting, where I'm keeping the 993 and the, well, all cars will be there at least every now and then. I'll just swap them. But I got the dehumidifier with a little hose that runs out the door. All right, guys, I snuck in here real quick and got my hair cut on the way back. All right, let's get this thing back on the road. All right, it's 2 o'clock. I got the AC fixed. Now I'm about to sit down and eat this food. All right, I'm back in the 992. I got the dehumidifier. I'm gonna go head over to the storage unit that I got. Oh damn, I already had scissors in here. Oh no, that's the ones I just put in there. And I'm gonna go over to the storage unit. I'm gonna put this dehumidifier in there. And tomorrow I'm getting the title for the, or I'm getting the tags for the M3. Sorry, I'm all out of it. I just fed a baby, gave a bath, made mac and cheese, put the dishes away. I just realized I forgot the keys for the garage, so I'm not going there. But I'm going to the gym. Alright guys, brand new day. I'm going to try this again. Like yesterday I left. Oh, so bad. I'm going to try this again. Try to go to the gym. It's early in the morning. AC's working. Last night I ended up putting my dehumidifier in my house because some of the vents are sweating. So I don't know, my AC unit's not frozen. And then I started reading that the AC unit filters I bought are MERV 13. Apparently they're like the allergy ones. and apparently they're real thick, and it can restrict the airflow, and then it cause the evaporator to freeze. I'm like, damn, why do they even make them? So I don't know what the hell's going on, but I gotta get to work because I feel like I haven't done anything for a while. And trust me, I can feel it. My business takes a hit. Well, it doesn't take a huge hit because I have a lot of things just running, like ads and things, and sales keep coming in. But mentally, I feel like I take a hit because I like to be in control. I feel like I like to just check on everything, make sure everything's running smooth. I feel like my emails are all backed up. Have any of you guys played around with Claude and connectors? Like if you go to Cowork in Claude and you click on connectors, you can connect your Gmail. You can connect all kinds of apps. But for example, you can connect your Gmail and then give it like a responsibility and tell it like, I want you to like scan my emails every day and tell me when, or show me only the ones you think I need to read or reply to. I don't do it. I played around with it and made it, but I don't do it because I still feel like it's gonna like hide. I'm not gonna see some email I need to see or something. I don't use Gmail either. Well, I use Gmail for this YouTube channel, partnerddp@gmail.com. If you want to sponsor the channel, I need a channel sponsor. I wish Shopify or Facebook ads would sponsor me. They're the only real tools I use when it comes to my business. No, I use Klaviyo, Shopify, Attentive, Facebook ads. What else? Push Owl for my push notifications. Shout out to them. I like them a lot. I talk to them all the time. What else? Well, soon in a video, I'm going to give you guys a rundown of all the apps I use and apps I think are really powerful in Shopify. But before I get to all that, and I get to creating a Facebook ad, and he's the best way to set one up, I want to show you guys how to create a Shopify theme. And I've started doing that before on the YouTube channel. There's some old videos. They might be in the members only. Some Shopify videos where I show like creating a Shopify theme, template for a theme. The other thing I can do is I can create. Oh, by the way, my parking brake is released. Sometimes people leave comments like, "Release your parking brake, dude." It is. It's just an error on the car. I gotta get fixed. Hey, he's got the Jeep all lifted up. Look, got the big tires. Put a little turbos on them. Put a little dust on them. Man, I miss the old days when I used to wake up real early and I would go get the coffee and whew, life changes. We got so much going on. Like, I can hear an old school Monster can. I haven't drank a Monster in like a long time. I can hear the old school Monster can rattling around under there from when I was an addict. There's my buddy Matt's BMW. He's got that thing dialed in. Look, he's got the E46M wheels. He's got it lowered. Look, sitting in the cut. Look, man, the thing's looking mean. He's got a bunch of stuff. You can see his car on my shorts. I think there's a short, one of the shorts where I ran into him at a car wash. So the other thing I want to do is when I make a theme, for example, if I go into themes in Shopify, I have a link in the description too if you want to check out Shopify. You can just click on, it's free, you can start a free trial. But if you click into Shopify, for example, and you go down to online store on the left-hand menu, and then you click themes, it'll take you to the theme store, and you can find tons and tons and tons of themes. And all these themes are like full-blown templates ready to go. You just put in your images, your text, and your copy and everything the way you want it to look, and you edit the menu. Well, once I do all that, and let's say I make a theme where I'm like, I like my themes kind of simple and clean like this. Like if we made a one product theme, I can export that theme. And for example, I could make it available for download. So that's something I was thinking I could do too to help people. All right, I got my little headphones. Let me go in here and see if I can do something. I got a blown out shoulder, a fractured ankle from Istanbul basketball nights, and I got bunions on my feet. Memoirs of a middle-aged man. Can't keep the kid down. I'm still showing up. All right, guys, I'm going to get in the 911. Finally, I got everything I need to go get the temp tag for the M3. So we'll go get the tag for this thing and then we can get it on the street.
Ooh, alright. Woo, this is light work. Come on, spill the tea. Ooh, alright. Woo, this is light work. Come on, spill the tea.